Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Dana Banana. Today I did a full face using my 2018 favorites. I got this, I'm sure a million people have done this video and they've been doing this for years, but I just recently watched Erin do it. If you don't follow her, you need to. I enjoy her so much. Her work is incredible and she actually supports me even though she's got a way bigger following than me, and I appreciate her so much. I love you, Erin. But yeah, I watched her video on this the other day, so I was like, I want to do that. So yeah, she's my inspo for this. I will link her down below. And yeah, so I'm obviously loving this look because I got to use all of my 2018 favorites. Some of them did not come out in 2018, but I like consistently used them throughout the year. So, but a lot of them did come out in 2018. Just to let you know, I kind of didn't follow the rules 100%, but most of the time. So yeah, if you would like to see how I got this look and what products are my 2018 favorites, then just keep on watching. Before I start on my I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I want to tell you what a couple of my favorite skincare products are right now. Lately, I think I mentioned this in my last video. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Bright Booster Oil Elixir. Looks like that. This has been amazing for my skin. Oh, also, that one helps with hydrating it and just giving me like a nice subtle glow. I don't know, I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately, honestly, because y'all know I was in that rut, and I've also just been having a lot, like I've been really busy and I haven't been wearing that much makeup, and my skin has been looking amazing, and I think it's mainly because of this. And also this is by Pixi. It's their Glow Tonic. I love this. I absolutely love this. It's like it's supposed to exfoliate and brighten your skin, and I use these little pads. I got these at Target, I think, and they're like exfoliating pads. So on one side they have like these little bumps, so it does help to exfoliate, and I use that with this. I always get like a little breakout before that time of the month, you know, normally like around my chin, and I have not had, that hasn't happened. I don't know what I haven't been doing much different. I still use a lot of my Dirty Works products, but I've been using this Glow Tonic and this Bright Booster, and my skin has just, I don't know, I've really been liking the way my skin has been looking. I put this on at night before I go to bed, but I also put it on in the morning, and I haven't done it today, so I'm going to put it on now. It doesn't really have a smell. It kind of has like a more I don't know. It's like a very subtle but like refreshing smell. And then for moisturizer, I'll put it on after I do my brows, just to let this soak in a little more. This is a sample size. I got it, I believe, for my birthday at Sephora. It is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer in Nude Glow. Now, this little tube has been lasting me, like I've had this for a few weeks now, and I still have plenty of product in it. So with that being said, I believe that full jar of it is like either like $40 to $60. I know that's a $20 difference, but no matter what, that's still pretty expensive. That's extremely expensive for a moisturizer. But like how long this has been lasting me, I feel like it's absolutely worth it. It smells, I'm actually gonna put it on now. It smells like a creamsicle, like an orange creamsicle, and it's amazing. It looks like that. So I am definitely going to be getting the full size of this once I run out of that sample size. I don't know, it feels amazing on my skin. I feel like my makeup looks better whenever I use this. I don't know. I'm just a fan of it, and I'm obsessed with the way it smells. Like, I'm not normally a fan of, like, I do enjoy like good smelling products, but not ones that are like too strong. This is a pretty strong scent, but it is so pleasant. I could smell it all day. It's like, oh my gosh, just like a sweet orange smell. Oh my God. I'm obsessed. Back to business. I was going to do my brows on camera, but I just talked for like 5 minutes about skincare. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera. But my favorite brow product of 2018, I don't believe this came out in 2018, but this year that I have discovered is the Kat Von D 24 Hours Super Brow. This one, and it's in the shade light brown. Okay, not so funny story. I just filmed almost this entire video and the look turned out horrible. I did too much. I just completely screwed up the look. So I'm redoing it now. That's why I'm just explaining myself, because I'm sure you can kind of see like some leftover, because the palette I'm using is super pigmented. And I tried to save my brows. I just didn't feel like redoing them. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into this and act like I didn't just film this entire freaking video. So of course, my favorite eyeshadow base of 2018 is the PLouise base. This is the Rumour 02. Sometimes I do use the Rumour 01, which is slightly lighter, but Rumour 02 is my favorite. And you all know how much I love this primer. It is better than any concealer. It is just the best in the world. Honestly, after I tried this for the first time, since then I have not bought anything else. I do understand I am a YouTuber and I review products and all that jazz, so I know that eventually I will have to try something else. But right now I'm just, I don't know. Nothing compares. If you feel that something compares to this, let me know and I'll try it out. Of course, I'm using the Carnival palette by BPerfect and Stacey Marie. If you don't know already, you probably already know. Even if you haven't been following me, this is my favorite palette, the best palette of 2018, the absolute best. Nothing compares to this palette. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm going in with this shade right here, Wasted. You can obviously tell this palette is well loved. Now I am going in with this color, Liquor, and just deepening up this outer corner a bit. Okay, so I did cut my crease, but then I put the Wasted color where I put my PLouise base because I'm using, this is my other favorite palette of 2018. It's the Aurora Lights palette by BH Cosmetics. It looks like this. I've only talked about it in one video. Honestly, this is only like the third or fourth time I'm using it and I'm still obsessing over it. And the colors are absolutely stunning by themselves, but I just feel like they look even more incredible on top of a similar color. Like, I've put this blue color on top of this blue color and it just really makes it pop and it just looks phenomenal. So I put the Wasted color from the BPerfect palette where I cut my crease, and then I'm going to put this prismatic color. That one, I will place that over where I put the lighter purple shade. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. And then I am going to throw on some lashes. For liner, I don't think this is from 2018, but it is the only one I really use. I use a lot of Tarte liners, but this one is just, it's the best for me whenever I have like shimmers on my lid and stuff like that. It's super black, super matte. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Liquid Liner. Talked about this multiple times. And then the lashes, my favorite lashes of 2018 are the Eye Candy Juicy Lashes. Looks like this. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell on camera how fluffy they are and wispy. They're just beautiful, but they're also dramatic. Love these so much. I will leave a link for them down below. If you use code DANA15, you get 15% off. Yes, the first 2 pair I received were PR, but then I bought 3 other pairs. That's how obsessed I am with these, and they're inexpensive compared to a lot of lashes, so I highly, highly recommend these. It is a small, newer brand, but... And you know, even if I have an affiliate code with a brand, if I don't really like the products, I'm not going to push it on you. But this is one that I am proud to recommend to you guys. I just absolutely love these lashes. Okay, I am loving the way this look turned out. I'm so happy because the first time I did it, it was horrendous. So I'm really glad it turned out better this time. For primer, I am using the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Moisturizing Makeup Base. I've talked about this multiple times. This is my favorite primer. It's just like, it's really good for my dry skin, and I feel like my makeup goes on really nicely over it. I've tried it with multiple foundations, all of my favorite foundations, everything. I've tried it with everything, and I like it so much. And I actually really like it because like my NYX hashtag my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation is really drying on me, but I love that foundation. But it is drying, but whenever I use it with this primer, it's absolutely beautiful. So actually for foundation, these are I have 2 favorites from 2K18, and they're actually both drugstore. This is the, I don't know if this is from, did this come out this year? I don't know. This is the Maybelline SuperStay, and then the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I actually probably would just use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, but it's kind of too dark for me, so I'm going to mix it with a lighter shade from the Maybelline SuperStay. But this is actually like my favorite foundation of all time, the Maybelline one. It's the best foundation I've ever used, but also I don't know if that came out this year. This is also a really good foundation, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. And if you do have dry skin, you can still work with it if you moisturize good enough and you use the right primer. Just to let you know, I'm going to use my Elf sponge. I almost said NYX. This is my favorite sponge, if you don't already know. It's still too dark, but I'll blend it down my neck. I don't think I've ever used these 2 together, but I'm loving the way it looks on my skin. For concealer, I am using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I recently brought this back on my channel. I forgot about it. It was like hiding in my foundations, and I just kind of forgot about it, and I was buying a lot of different concealers. I've bought a lot of really good concealers this year, but this has got to be my #1 from this year. It's just really good coverage, but it's not drying at all like the Tarte Shape Tape is on me. I just really... Sorry, my husband came home and scared the crap out of me. So, I don't know if I talked about this in my last video. I meant to, if I didn't. So whenever I put on my concealer now, I let it sit for about a minute. I learned that from Alyssa Ashley. and she actually uses this concealer. So she said that she feels like it like just, I don't know, maybe the skin warms it up or something and it like just blends in better, and I found that it truly does blend in even more beautifully when I do wait a little bit instead of blending it right away. So that's what I have been doing. For setting powder, I already poured it out, but I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte. I've been talking about this. I've been comparing it to the Patrick Star MAC setting powder that I absolutely love. I don't know. They're very similar in texture and color. I've talked about this multiple times as well. It's actually not a compact powder. I'm having a hard time choosing a compact powder for this video because there aren't many. I don't think there's like a good one that I got this year or that I like discovered this year, but there's two different ones that I really enjoy, and I've recently restarted using them in 2018. So one is the SmashBox Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder. This one, it's the one that you twist and the product comes out. I love this. Now I stopped using it for a while because I thought it was breaking me out, but it wasn't that product. I never found out what was breaking me out, but I used it some more and I didn't have any problems. And then the other one is the Makeup Forever Pro Finish one. I've talked about this a lot recently. I love this as well, but today I will be using the Smashbox one. If you have dry skin, I've said this before, and you're looking for a good setting powder, this is amazing. Just to let you know. It is not drying at all. And it's just so pretty on the skin. Now I will contour. I'm using the Kokie Professional Powder Contour Palette. I've said this millions of times. I believe this is a dupe for the Anastasia, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I use these two colors, and I've also used the powders in here to set my concealer, and they also work really nicely for that. To bronze my hands. Now really quickly I'm going to do my under eye, and I'm just going to use the same shades I used earlier, kind of smoke it out a bit, and then I'll add the same shade on the same shade from the Aurora Lights palette on the inner corner of my eye, and then we'll come back and do blush and highlighter and lips. Okay, for mascara, I am using the Lancome Monsieur Big. This is the waterproof. This is probably the best waterproof mascara I've ever used, considering it literally lasts through everything. I swear this would last through a hurricane. But for everyday use, I actually like the regular one better, not the waterproof. But the regular one, I had a sample, but I gave it to my friend. I actually need to get the full size of that one because the formula is slightly different from the waterproof one. I still love the waterproof one, but the regular one is probably my favorite mascara ever. But I believe it did come out this year because, yeah, it definitely came. Did it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a new mascara and I am obsessed with it. It is such a good mascara. Now I'm going to do highlighter. My favorite highlighter this year has been the Becca Opal highlighter. This is the breast cancer one. You can barely see the ribbon anymore. I've used this so much. I believe this is the most I've ever used, besides my butter highlighter from Physicians Formula. This is like the second most used highlighter. I just love how it looks so wet on the skin. But it's like, I I don't know. It's just really good on my dry skin. It's really hard for me to find highlighters that like don't make my texture look worse, and this is one of those that's just, it looks so smooth and like buttery on the skin. I don't even have to wet my brush. This is another favorite. A couple of the Ulta Beauty brushes, like the ones that are Ulta brand, those are some of these. Like, I'm loving this highlighter brush, and I like a couple of their eyeshadow brushes as well. I want all of them now. For blush, you probably already know, is the CoverGirl Peach Punch blush. I have been loving this blush. It's like a peachy tone, and it's kind of got, it's not like a shimmer, but it's like kind of a sheen to it. I am still on the hunt for a good blush brush. Help me out. This is just a Real Techniques brush. This is the Instapop face brush. I got this in New Orleans the last time I was there. I had to stop at a Walgreens because my eye was watering so bad. Like, my face makeup was like melting because it was just like constantly watering, and so I was spending the whole day there, so I had to stop and get some, like, I got some powder, and I just grabbed this brush. I don't know, it seems soft, but it's definitely not for blush. For lipstick, this is not new to 2018. It's just something that I have been consistently wearing throughout this year. It's the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. These are not new. These are not new at all. They've been out for a long time, but this is like my favorite high-end liquid lipstick. And then favorite, obviously, I'm gonna say the Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink, best drugstore lipstick ever. And this is my favorite shade that I always talk about, Baci, or however you say it. Just my go-to lipstick. I actually think I need a new one. And last but not least is the Slay All Day Setting Spray by Gerard Cosmetics. This is the watermelon one. I talk about this all the time. We all know I love Gerard Cosmetics setting sprays. The watermelon one is my favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what some of your favorites products were that came out in 2018. I would love to hear your thoughts, and if we have any of the same favorite products. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye!